How's it going, everyone? This is Rafael Lovato Jr. Back again to show you a new technique. We've had a few on there so far for you guys. We did a sweep, triangle from the guard, and a guard pass. Now let's look at submission from the top. We're going to do a step over triangle from side control, and I'm going to show you guys how you can set this up off a guard pass. And there's actually a clip of me doing this move in one of my matches on YouTube that you guys can check out and see this in action. All right, let's start from side control first. Let's take a look at some of the details on this move, and then we'll look at how I did it in the competition, okay? So basically what I'm looking for is some slack in his gi right here in this collar. And when I see that, all I'm gonna do, I already have my head control here. I'm just gonna come down, open this up, and a lot of times, their arm is here against your neck, and it's in this bent position, and we can get it trapped right there and make it really hard for him to defend this triangle, okay? So I'm just gonna open this collar up, wrap it over his arm, just like this, and give it to my hand that's under his head, okay, right here. Now, like I said, he's really stuck and trapped right here, and this gives me a great opening to start to work the triangle, okay? My next step is to get him on his side, all right? So I'm gonna reach back with my other arm, and I'm gonna come on this side of his legs and body, okay? And what I'm gonna work is starting to get between his legs, grabbing his pants, or putting my hand over his leg, just to turn him over to his side here, okay? Now, once I get this sideways angle, it's gonna be really easy for me to get under his elbow on the other side. If you wanna kind of turn and take a look here, I'm gonna scoop my knee right here, underneath his elbow, and walk this up under his shoulder right here. Now, at this point, he's pretty much done, okay? All I wanna do is kind of shift my weight. You can bring this leg up next to his knee, start to lean back, check that leg, and then just one step, swing this all the way over and bite my heel right over here next to my wrist, okay, above his trap. All right, and you see his arm was never available to stop me from doing this motion, okay? Now, I'm gonna let go of that collar. There's lots of different ways to finish from here, with the actual triangle itself from the top. One variation I like to do is to attack this arm that's right around my ribs, okay? So I'll let go of this collar, start to slide back, and I'm gonna get control of his elbow right here, and I'm actually gonna squeeze his elbow. I'm not gonna hold the sleeve, all right? I'm gonna get that elbow in my hand and squeeze my elbow tight to my own body. Now I'm gonna start to lean back. You see how I'm leaning in this direction so I can slide my knee up, and by the time I fall, right here, he's gonna be in a very tight arm bar, squeezing my elbow, squeezing my knees, and just put a little pressure, and it's right there, okay? And the nice thing is, if anything ever goes wrong and he is able to come up a little bit, he'll still be in my triangle. From here, I can control his leg, keep him down, and still work this arm. Or if it's not working, I can bring him all the way in and finish the triangle right here, okay? So again, right here, we already made it to side control, okay? His arm's bent across my neck. I see that his collar's loose, so I'm gonna take this out and wrap it over his arm. Here, give it to my other hand. So now his arm's trapped, okay? Now we work him over to his side, come underneath, start to drive his leg over, circle my knee under his elbow. You see how I get all the way behind his head with that knee, okay? This makes everything really nice and tight on that side. He can't really move. From here, just start to lean, check that leg, bring this all the way over, slide my heel in. From here, I'll let go of that collar, start to grab that elbow, okay? Gives me a lot of leverage, squeeze my elbow tight. As I slide off, my knee slides in, squeezing tight around his shoulder. From here, I have the arm bar, or if he starts to come up, I can switch to the triangle and finish here, okay? But usually the arm bar is gonna do the trick, all right? So one way you can set this up off your pass, which you'll find in the video of my match on YouTube. Here, if I was able to flatten him out in the half guard, this is a great place to do it as well whenever, he doesn't really feel as vulnerable because I'm not past his guard yet. So right here, I can also start to set up this grip. And the way I finished off in the match after I got this grip was I continued to start to force my way to the mount. I got my knee free, used this as my underhook, came back to the inside. I was able to pass the guard, And from here, I still kept his arm tracked and went right into the move we just worked here. Coming over, squeezing, sliding the knee up here, tight, pressure on the arm. And I was able to finish off with the arm bar right here, okay? So I hope you guys like that technique. Feel free to give that a shot, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and maybe even give me an idea for what you'd like to see next time. And I hope you guys are visiting my blog. It's lovatojr.com. I'm going to get more active on that now and talk about some good things and give you guys some more videos, all right? Thanks a lot.